Welcome to Wildcat Stadium here, actually the gymnasium here at the Eagan High School. Today is the home opener for the wrestling team going against the Burnsville Blaze. We're going to go right into it right away. Class 107 is a scratch for Burnsville. Evan St. Germain's going to win that match. 114 class. So Dylan St. Germain in the 114 weight class. Another open for Burnsville there. That's going to be some big points up on the board there for Eagan to start tonight. So now, as Eagan has a 12-point lead this evening, we are moving to the varsity weight class of 121. Luke Gardner for Eagan. And Ivan Concepone for Burnsville. Quick, they lock arms together. Looking for the first takedown, first match of the evening after two scratches by Burnsville to start the match. Arms locked. Luke tries to gather. He's going for the takedown. He's going to get the 2 points. Eagan puts the first points up on the board. A little bit different this year for varsity wrestling. 13 weight classes instead of 14. Right now, we're in the 121 weight class. Next will be 127. And a whistle blown. It looks like a bloody nose there from Eagan. So as Luke gets cleaned up there. It looks like Burnsville should have a wrestler for the rest of the matches. As we mentioned, this was the 121. Next is 127, 133, 139, 145, 152, 160, 172, 189, 215, and the heavyweight class that we will see earlier this evening. JV Eagan won by a pretty substantial amount over Burnsville. 1 minute now into the first round of 3. 2 points so far for Eagan for the takedown, and he's looking for another 2, and he's going to get it. Stays within the ring. They did not count that as the takedown. And now it's going to be out of bounds, coming back to the center. Eagan's going to start on top, looking for that turnover. Burnsville trying to break that grip. Eagan in prime position to turn him over, but Burnsville keeps his knees down. Starting to slide to his side now. Eagan in control of this one. Some strong tension in the back of the neck, I believe was the whistle there, and another timeout for, looks like some blood coming now from the forehead of the Eagan player. A little bit of cleanup there on Burnsville as well. Once again, the 121 weight class. 2 points so far for Eagan for their first initial takedown. Referee signals that they are okay. Going down, still in the first round of 20 seconds left. An escape, 1 point for Burnsville. Burnsville now looking for the takedown. Eagan able to do it, gets another 2 points. And another whistle, third one now that we've seen for additional bleeding now from Burnsville this time. So kind of a bloody match to start off today. Looks like possibly just some scrapes on the forehead for both of the players, maybe some bloody noses. Gonna clean up the mat there a little bit too. Still about 4 seconds left here in this first round. Eagan with 2 early takedowns, Burnsville with 1 escape. That's some of the strategy I think you'll see quite a bit from Eagan, and that we have seen from the past from this team is that they're quick with their takedowns. And if they can do a quick takedown and a release, they're just going to keep adding up those points over Burnsville to come away with the victory today. Already, overall score, Eagan is ahead by 12 as of 2 forfeits by Burnsville in the 107 and the 114 weight class. Looks like some tape being applied to Burnsville player on the far side. The referee over there making sure everyone is safe and good to still compete. For Burnsville, Ivan there with wrapped up around his head as they continue here with 8 seconds left here as Burnsville tries to get a breakaway. Is not able to do so yet. Still staying in the circle, able to get 1 point for the breakaway, and that's it for the first round. 4-2 in that first 2-minute round. So Burnsville decides to start in the down position. Going to try for that breakaway. They've done it twice already. Has his elbows down, trying to break the grip. Eagan has him close to his side. As Burnsville trying to crawl closer to the side. Oh, and a turn to his side from the opposite direction that he's been working on. You need to have both shoulder blades down on the mat. And Burnsville able to rotate around. No points awarded there, but not a pinfall. You can see his head keeping those shoulders from going down. Another rotation there from Burnsville. Eagan Now trying to turn, not allowing him, has his arms wrapped around to be able to do a full turn, as he has already 3 times. He's trying to turn him down and hold him down. That arm around, and it's going to be a whistle.
2 points near fall. Gardner, Wildcats.
So that'll be another 2 points for a near fall from the Wildcats. Whistle was blown for the hand sliding up to put stress on the back of the neck. For Burnsville, it's not allowed. 35 seconds left here, second round of our 121 weight class. Eagan puts his hand up behind the neck again, removes it quickly, holding the back arm towards his back, tries to rotate, now on top. Trying to continue that rollover that he's done. 5 seconds here. He's going to get him to his side, but that's going to run out of time here for that second round.
Gardner in the down position.
So Luke Gardner now in the down position to start the third round. Still Eagan leaves 4-2. Eagan did not fully break away there. Therefore, it's not a takedown for Burnsville. No additional points for that move. And they walk out of bounds. I think that was a push from Burnsville out of bounds to try to prevent Eagan from getting any points for a breakaway. Back in the same position, Burnsville now on top. A quick flip over for Burnsville, and that's going to be a turnover. 2 more points to Eagan.
2 points on the reversal. Gardner, Wildcats, timeout on the mat.
So now an 8-2 lead for Eagan. As some more blood on Burnsville. Cleaning him up there a little bit. Then we come right back out to the court, out to the mat, excuse me. I don't know if there is a limit in high school wrestling for timeouts needed to clean up for injury. I know they are marking how many times a player has to take the timeout for that. And I don't know if that tally indicates that they're only allowed so many. We've had quite a few so far. 3 in the first round. This is our 4th now in the 3rd round. And out of bounds, Eagan brings Burnsville. Still Eagan leading 6-2. An overall match of 12-0. So now Eagan starts in the standing position. 1 minute left. Gonna continue to try what we saw very successful there in the second round. Multiple turnovers.
Stalling warning.
And a stalling warning.
First warning.
Versus the Wildcats, so that's just a warning. Burnsville tries to stand up. Eagan puts on the pressure, keeps him down. Eagan trying for that turnover, pulling him here towards the left side. Rotating. Burnsville just trying to hold his own right now. Very little offense throughout this entire 3 rounds of the match. Pressure again from Eagan on the back of the head of Burnsville. 2 breakaways from Burnsville has been the only strength that they've had so far. There's going to be another one. 3 points now for Burnsville, as Eagan went for another takedown but was not going to get in time. Eagan's going to win this one though with 8-3 decision. 4 points total for takedowns, 4 points for turnarounds, and 2 points for Burnsville on the takeaway. Just listening closely to the PA announcer, because they sometimes have some changes happening with lineups, experiencing a power outage really quickly with the scoreboard, and they're just adjusting that here before they get started. But as we mentioned, 4th weight class of this evening in the 127, Liam Henke for Burnsville, and for 127, Lucas Amesley for the Burnsville Blaze. Lucas, one of the captains of the team, a senior for Eagan, and a quick takedown for Burnsville. Actually, they did not credit that as a takedown. Eagan was quickly back up on their feet. These are some quick players here. Eagan tries to go low, and they're not going to count points for any takedowns there yet. They are tied up right now. Both wrestlers on their knees. A little bit of tension there. It's going to be a stalemate, so I believe this will be a standing meet, and it is. No points on the board for either player yet. Burnsville's going for the wraparound. Eagan counters. Both still on their knees. No one credited with a takedown yet. And there it is. Takedown for 2 points for Eagan. And back on his side, Burnsville now trying to take advantage, trying to roll over on his back with Eagan on the back. And Eagan trying to pull him out of bounds. Still in bounds right now. 35 seconds left here in the first round. And back over now. Eagan countering. And with one shoulder blade on the mat for Burnsville, trying to get that second one. 15 seconds left. And there's the pin. A strong start for Burnsville in this match, but was not able to hold off of Lucas Amesley, the captain for the Eagan wrestling team in the 127 weight class. We're now going to move on to the 133. So Ryder Bessie for Eagan Wildcats. Luke Jolly going to be stepping in for Aiden Rippenler, who was expected to be in this weight class. All wrestlers weigh in about 30 minutes before the match to make sure that they are not above a certain weight class. So it was a quick takedown early in this weight class for Burnsville, 2 points. And then some pressure on the back of the neck. Was a quick quick whistle there, and looking for another takedown on Eagan. Burnsville with the escape. Or Eagan with the escape, Burnsville with the release on that one. Eagan now trying to turn it around. But Burnsville going to be credited for another takedown for Luke Jolly. Whistle blown. There'll be another timeout. Looks like this is from Luke Jolly. Looks like a bloody nose on the left side. Still in the first round of 3 for our 133 weight class. Wildcats overall score leading 21-0. But Burnsville in this class, 2 takedowns for 4 points. An escape by Eagan for a point. And they're locking up arms. Eagan looking, Burnsville looking for that takedown again. No takedown yet. Now it's going to be another 2 points there for Luke Jolly for Burnsville. 6-2 now. They started in the standing position. That awarded a point to Eagan for an escape. Locking up the arms now. Just a couple seconds left here, first round. And Burnsville leading a round for the first time tonight. Going to start, I believe, yep, Burnsville's going to start down. Position to start. Burnsville trying to turn around quick. Luke Jolly wrapping up Eagan, looking for that turnover. That forehead and the side. And that will be 2 points for Luke Jolly again on that one. 8 points now for the lead. 2 points each for his 3 takedowns. 2 points for a reversal. A little bit more blood. Looks on the right side of his nose for Luke Jolly. Doing a little bit of cleanup on the mat. Been seeing quite a bit of that so far in this match. Eagan now starting in the down position. Burnsville was close to a turnover there. And you can kind of see Eagan trying to put his weight into the opposite direction Burnsville's trying to go. Eagan trying to crawl out of bounds to reset. Burnsville trying to hold him in. A whistle blown again. A little bit of blood once again. Now this time from Eagan. So we've had 2 matches so far that we've seen quite a bit of cleanup needed from both of the wrestlers. Already we're in our 4th of 13 weight classes we'll see this evening. Burnsville talking to some of the one of his coaches, talking about some of his possible takedowns already with a 6-point lead, 8-2 over Eagan. Eagan in this 133 round on the defense, a majority of this match. Burnsville now looking for the turnover Eagan staying strong. Now Eagan looking for an escape. But Burnsville holds on to him. It's going to be a reversal possibly for Eagan. Not quite able to hang on to him. Going to be 2 points for the near fall for Burnsville. So it looks like a little bit more cleanup once again. You can see the Eagan coaches talking it over with Ryder Bessie. A little bit of more cleanup there from Luke Jolly. Eagan going to start in the down position. Quick whistle. Ref was not happy with how that was set up to start. Eagan now in position. Grabbing those arms, trying to get a breakaway. Burnsville spins him over. Eagan on one shoulder blade. Able to turn it back over once again. Locked up from around the front of the neck. Burnsville has Eagan. Eagan trying to pull it away. Eagan holding him down, trying for the turnover. A couple seconds left here in the second round. And for 133 pounds after 2 rounds, Luke Jolly with an 8-point lead. 3 takedowns, a turnover. Quickly on this one, Eagan trying to escape, not able to do so in our third and final round in this 133 weight class. In this weight class, Burnsville definitely on the defense. It's the first match we've seen with that this evening so far. A 21-point lead for Eagan overall. 2 forfeits in the first round in the 107 weight class and the 114. Don't know if that was it was a timeout. I didn't know if that was a stalemate. Timeout going to be for Burnsville. Going to get looked over once again. But as we mentioned, 12 points awarded there. And then Eagan with the pinfall on the 127 weight class. Senior captain Lucas Amesley pinning Liam Henke for Burnsville Blaze. The 121 went the distance. So that was awarded 3 points there for Luke Gardner for Burnsville. Going to be a point early for Eagan here for the escape. Burnsville looking for that takedown. Already has had 3. Currently with a 7-point lead. Burnsville trying to reach in there again, trying to throw him over the back of his head. Not able to do so. See if Eagan can put some points up on the board. No one awarded the takedown yet. Jolly now awarded with the takedown and going to be out of bounds. 41.8 seconds left on the clock. 12-3 in this round. Burnsville trying to turn over Eagan. Eagan now on his side, pushing his weight towards the other direction. Eagan tries to counter. Tries to turn him back over. Couple seconds left. Eagan just trying to hold his ground right now. And whistle blows. Burnsville is going to win this one. 3 points up on the board as they have gone the distance for all 3 rounds. 4 points, I'm sorry. 4 points awarded there. So now 21-4 as we now move on to the 139 weight class. We'll wait to listen to hear who the players are.
For Burnsville senior Eagan Wildcats. The Eagan Wildcats, the wrestler is sophomore Eagan.
So Aiden Ripplinger for Eagan, stepping in for Tadeo Galen, who is expected to be in the match. Burnsville looking for that takedown early. 2 points for Ripplinger for Burnsville. Brian Ripplinger here in the 139 weight class. Brother Aiden is supposed to be in the class before. Was filled in by Luke Jolly. Going to be another 2 points now for a reversal. I'm not sorry, for another takedown on Eagan. And looking for the pin. And coming at 56 seconds, Brian Ripplinger getting a quick pinfall over Eagan. So now 21-10 as Burnsville's trying to put some more points up on the board. If it was not for the 2 forfeit rounds at the start of this match, we would have a tied game right now. We're now in the 145 weight class. I did not hear the names. I believe it's Felix McWilliams for Burnsville. David Comer I have for Eagan. I apologize if I have those names wrong. I did not hear what those, if there were any changes last second to the rosters. Burnsville went for the takedown early, but Eagan able to counter and gets the 2 points for the early takedown in the 145 weight class. Burnsville trying for the escape, not able to get it yet. Breaks away from Eagan there for a second, but not credited with the takedown. Wrapping up around the arms with a headlock. And the whistle's going to blow. Burnsville will start in the down position. Warning for Eagan. Burnsville down, trying to turn it over, but staying on the defense as Eagan trying to turn over Burnsville. .25 seconds left here. A rotation from Burnsville might be able to give him the breakaway. Eagan's not going to allow it. No points awarded there. And Burnsville gets the breakaway, 2 points, or 1 point now for Burnsville. 2-1 as Eagan now goes for the takedown once again. Locked up arms with Burnsville, 2-1. Eagan leads. after the first round in the 145. Eagan defers to Burnsville for position. Eagan's going to start in the down position as we go to round 2. Burnsville trying for the breakaway quickly. Eagan able to get that right foot up and almost out of bounds, and there it is. You need to have at least 3 of the 4 feet on the mat out of bounds before that whistle is blown. So as Burnsville tried to escape that last time, was not able to do so, therefore no additional takedown. Eagan leads 2-1. Burnsville trying to break away once again. If he does so, this match will be tied up 2-2. Overall score 21-10. Eagan leads. Burnsville trying to stand up. Eagan not allowing it, and there goes the foot out of bounds. 1:13 left here in the second round. Eagan strong on the offense here, trying to turn over Burnsville, is able to do so. One shoulder down on the mat for sure, and there's the pin. And the pin for Eagan. He's excited for that one. So David Comer in the 145 weight class, able to win by a pinfall there. 6 points back up on the board for Eagan as they take a substantial lead, 17 points ahead. 152 next. Carson Thiessen for the Eagan Wildcats in this 152 weight class. And Makai Thompson, who was expected to be in the 145s, now elevated to the 152 weight class. Today quickly out of bounds here, 12 seconds in. But Eagan's going to get 2 points for the takedown, as then Burnsville will start in the down position. Burnsville just trying to hold his own, trying for a reversal there. Close call for Burnsville. He turns back around, trying to wrap up around Eagan. As they rotate a few times, they're still within the mat. Burnsville now on one shoulder, trying to get that other shoulder down. Still a minute left on the clock here in the first round. It looks like Burnsville able to rotate back to the stomach. Near fall for Burnsville. That's going to give Eagan 2 more points and a pin. That'll be Eagan's win at 152 pounds. So another 6 points as now we wait for the 160-pound weight class. So 160-pound weight class for Eagan is going to be a forfeit by Burnsville. That'll put another 6 points up on the board for Eagan. They now lead 39-10. Only 4 more matches left here for this evening. Now the 172-pound weight class.
172 pounds is our next match. Michael Leona is on the mat for Burnsville. Ryan Baker for the Eagan Wildcats, senior.
Gerardo Lanina for Burnsville. And Johnny, oh, they're checking one thing really quickly here. I think they are not approving the wraps around his legs. So he's quickly taking those off. He is on the clock, but that won't take long at all. So he had a wrap on one of his. He was allowed to have it on his right side, not his left. So Johnny Ferraro in the 172-pound weight class for Eagan. Locking up arms, quickly out of bounds. 15 seconds into this 172 weight class. Arms locked down. Burnsville goes for the takedown. Eagan holds it strong, breaks away. And there goes Eagan now with the takedown. Going to be able to get the 2 points there. And a quick release. That's going to be an escape then for Burnsville. 2 and 2 points. Tied up in this 172 round still. In the first round. A takedown and escape again. This is what we were talking about earlier this evening. Eagan working hard on those takedowns and releases. You're going to get double the points over your opponent. And it kind of sizes up your opponent pretty early in the match. That's going to give Eagan a 3-point lead early, 6-3 now, as we start to finish up this first round. Burnsville on the defense right now, trying to spin over, trying to lean back to put Eagan on his shoulders. And it looks like Eagan has him wrapped up. One shoulder blade down for Burnsville for a brief second. I don't think there was an official near fall points as we finish the first round. No points for a near fall, but it was a pretty near fall. Burnsville now starting in the down position. Eagan wrapping his arms around the back, putting that pressure on the back of Eagan. Stepping down now, had a shoulder blade down for Eagan for a little bit. That's the most offense we've seen from Burnsville so far. That's going to be 2 points there for Burnsville on that near fall. Eagan able to quickly take control of this, spin Burnsville back over, and he is down, and there's the pin. Coming into the second round, so it would have been 3 minutes, 46 seconds for Eagan to get that pin at the 172 weight class. So that's 45-10 now. 3 more weight classes. Burnsville does not have a chance to come back to win this one, but we'll see if they can collect yet 18 more points this evening. Locking up quickly here. This is the 189 weight class. Jake Trusher, for Eagan in the 189. Eric Estrada for Burnsville in the 189. Quickly for the takedown. Eagan able to turn over Burnsville. So that'll be a point for Estrada here right before they went out of bounds. So 2 points early for Eagan on the takedown. They're looking for the lockup. Waving away the arms. Eagan goes down low. and is able to get the 2 points for the takedown on his back and shoulders. I think some of the coaches and parents might kind of shouting on that one. Maybe the ref did not see his shoulders all the way down during the takedown, and he's watching closely. Eagan trying to hold it down, one shoulder blade down for sure. Eagan trying to apply that pressure, still 41 seconds, and there's the match. Eagan with their 4th pinfall this evening for the 189 weight class. Burnsville so far with 1 pinfall.
215 is next.
2 more rounds here, 2:15, and we'll wait to hear who the wrestlers are.
This is varsity 215, Ricardo Moreno, junior for the Blaze, Ethan Birch, the Wildcats.
So Ricardo Moreno for the Blaze and Ethan Birch, who's usually on the junior varsity, coming up here to fill in for Alex Lowe's. A sophomore here for Burnsville. 2 points early for Burnsville. Eagan trying to stand up. That force from Burnsville, though, is preventing him from doing so. Couple hard grips there for Burnsville, and is able to keep Eagan down onto the match. Now arm around the back, trying to turn him over. If Burnsville watches closely, he could spin to the other side. That looks like what he might be doing to be able to get the turnover. Eagan trying to put a lot of weight on that left side, but Burnsville able to turn him around. Eagan tries to quickly counter and is able to do so. That's going to be 2 points for Eagan on the reversal, and then 2 points for a near fall for Burnsville. Out of bounds now. So I think we should see up on the board, we should see, correct, yep, they've now just updated it. 4 points now for Burnsville over 2 for Eagan. 2 points for the reversal of Eagan. 4 points for Burnsville's takedown and near fall. Now, with Eagan in control, Burnsville trying to break away, but Eagan holding that grip. No points there for an escape as they go out of bounds. Burnsville is going to have to start in the down position. He was not awarded an escape before they stepped out of bounds. 23 seconds here in the first round. A quick rotation there by Burnsville. Eagan holds on to that foot, which is not awarding the escape. Eagan lets go, so that will be an escape for Burnsville, now leading 5-2. Players lock arms in the standing position. Gonna let that clock roll out. And since it's the second round with Burnsville lead, they're gonna be able to defer what position they want to start. Burnsville coach asks for Burnsville to start in the down position. Same move that we saw last time. Burnsville trying to do the escape. Might be a turnover here, though. Has that leg up for Eagan. Eagan able to try to break away, but Burnsville will get the 2 points there for the reversal. A point then goes to Eagan for the escape. Across, and Eagan's going to get the 2 points for the takedown. Now 5-7. And Eagan, the sophomore, trying to pin Burnsville on his shoulders and is able to do so. Eagan playing defense that entire round so far. And after 2 minutes, 35 seconds, A pinfall drops another 6 points for Burnsville after a pretty dominant performance all the way up to that last rotation move.
85 pounds for the Burnsville Blaze, junior Savante Miller, the Wildcats junior captain Cole Will.
So now we are in the heavyweight 285-pound weight class for Eagan, Captain Cole Will, junior. And for the 285 weight class, Savante Miller. Eagan looking for the takedown. Burnsville quickly for the escape. Actually, Burnsville credited with the takedown here. And then the escape went to Eagan. Burnsville leads now by 1 in the first round. Arms locked together. Oh, and tries for the takedown once again for Eagan, but I think he slipped a little bit, and that allowed Burnsville to be able to cover for that takedown now with a 3-point lead, 4-1 over Eagan. Burnsville's going to release Eagan. That's going to be an escape point awarded to Eagan as we run down with 30 seconds left here in this first round. We haven't really seen these guys down on the mat yet. 2 takedowns for Burnsville, 2 escapes for Eagan. Locking their arms up quite a bit. And there goes Eagan trying for another takedown. They're going to bounce out of bounds just in time here at the end of the first period. So they deferred to Eagan, who had the overall point lead. And Eagan asks for Burnsville to start in the down position. First time we've seen these players down on the mat. Eagan going to try to take control of it here with 1:45 left here in the second round. Burnsville leads by 2. And a stalemate there. Not a whole lot happening there. I think Eagan was kind of trying to run out the clock. So a quick stalemate. Burnsville is going to get awarded with an escape as they then start once again in the standing position. 2 takedowns so far for Burnsville in the first round. 2 steals from Eagan, and then a steal just right there for Burnsville leads them 5-2 over Eagan. Once again, this is the heavyweight class, the 285 or above class. Eagan looking for that takedown. Both takedown points awarded so far for Burnsville has seen Eagan go for the takedown, and mid-takedown Burnsville able to reverse. We'll see if we'll continue to see that. I think Burnsville's happy with just staying standing and waiting for another possible slip-up from Eagan, which we've seen twice already. There it is again. And Eagan goes to his stomach. No points awarded yet, 10 seconds. See if Burnsville can rotate him around, and we'll get the points for the takedown. And no points there for that attempted takedown from Eagan. Burnsville was not able to rotate it around. Looks like Possible injury there right at the last second there for Burnsville. Looking at that right knee. He did have a brace on that knee right now to start the match. It looks like the trainer pulling down the brace, making sure his leg is okay. Tending to the calf, and you can kind of see it from up here. That looked to be, it's hard to say if that's from the knee or the calf that they're tending to. Trying to bend that knee. I'm sure it is from the knee. Some heavy boys in this weight class. And bending that knee backwards with that much weight on it definitely can hurt. I think refs checking to see how Savante Miller is doing and if he's going to want to continue. He gives the nod. He's planning to continue here. Eagan now starting in the down position. Waiting for the whistle here, or for the injury timeout for Burnsville to stop. As now we start the third round. Burnsville leads this one 5-2. Burnsville with the quick reversal. Eagan's gonna have to try to target that leg for the takedown. He's gonna have to find the weak spot so far from Burnsville. Burnsville credited so far with 2 takedowns, Eagan with 1. Each has an escape as well. So Burnsville leads 5-3 as another stalemate standing up. 1:25 left here in the third round. I think Burnsville just trying to hold that position. He gets a stalling warning from Savante Miller for Burnsville. No one awarded for the takedown there. You have to try to keep active against your opponent. We know Savante has an injury to that right leg. And I think he's just trying to keep him in the standing position, waiting for Eagan to try to attack so he can counter. Eagan tries to go for that leg. Gonna try to spin him around. No points awarded there. 30 seconds left. And I think that's gonna be a stalemate once again, as they're locked together. Burnsville with the injury of that right leg. Once again, they're going to call for another injury timeout on that right leg. You saw Eagan reach for that leg to try to continue for that takedown. Once again, still the final round. Referee has a phone in his hand. I'm kind of curious what that's for. Handing it quickly back to the table. But Burnsville deciding to continue here. 32.9 seconds left. Burnsville leads in our final round. 5-3. And quickly out of bounds. That'll be an escape point there for Eagan now, 4-5. Both teams on their feet. Eagan looking to see if they can get credited with a takedown. 12 seconds left, and there he goes for the takedown. I don't know if any points will be awarded here for the takedown. And a stalemate with 2.8 seconds left. And there goes Eagan with a quick takedown, but that will not be enough as Burnsville, Savante Miller able to hold on to the victory for that one after that injured right leg. So Savante Miller winning that one 5-4 overall for the match. 57-13 for Eagan, overtaking Burnsville. 4 forfeits from Burnsville credited Eagan with an extra 24 points, 4 pinfalls, 2 full round wins for Eagan, and then 1 pinfall win for Burnsville, and then a full 3-round win for Burnsville as well. So that's going to do it here this evening at Wildcat Gymnasium here for high school wrestling. Stay tuned. We got a lot more sports coming up here later this winter, basketball and hockey and a bunch of other stuff. So stay tuned here to ETV.